that ere I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm that ere I'd done, alas, it was to none but me. Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? Nope, wrong way. Yes. Alright, give me one sec. The first time I heard that folk song was in Assassin's Creed. Oh wait, laptop goes up here now because this is a less dumb place to put it. Yeah. Ah, weird, it's not taking me to the pre-order screen. Alas, it was... There it is. It was to none but me. Nah, I'm good. They wish me one more day to stay. Why does it keep... Hold on. Look at all these windows I have open. It's meant to be full screen, mate. They'd wish me one more day to stay. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I looked up how to, because for some reason my weapon only shows during cutscenes, and in combat it doesn't show, like, it sheathed on my body. I figured out how to fix that. And by figured out, I mean I looked it up. Of course, you would never think to do this unless you're a bard. Loading times. Oh, I'm standing on nothing. Oh, damn it. So there it is. It's on my back, and it looks cool. Or it will look cool when the game loads in. So what you do is you go to the instrument section. You go show, hide, replace weapon. So if you put it on show, it'll, you know, show up. What is this? Oh, camp inventories. I wonder if I can give this to myself. Yeah, I just have this now. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. That's great. All right, let's put that away. Cool. That's great. Let's leave. What were we doing again? I know what we're gonna do now, but what were we doing? I think also, what is this we have on us? Bless. All right, I have Cat's Grace, and everyone has Bless on them, but I can't remember what from. Yeah, we're not doing that. Let's just go through the mountain pass, because Kith'rak said she's not feeling great. So we're just gonna, I've been told there's things to do. It can wait. Oh god, it's still loading.
That might be worth a look.
Ooh. Stuff and things and junk. Chest. Dark vision. A thing and some gold. I do not trust that. I don't trust that in the slightest. So let's just jump.
We've had some close calls already.
Oh,
There
never
could
mind.
be even tougher days ahead.
Hey, Coco. How are you?
It might be all downhill from here.
Meaning things will start becoming easier for us? Or our situation will deteriorate from here?
Exactly.
Oh. Thanks, Kith'rak. Who are you?
I should speak up.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man. Old
May I inquire if perchance you retain among your traveling companions a man who adheres to the given name of Gale?
Who's Morales? Why?
Should it be the nature of our acquaintance that interests you, well, you may safely classify Gale and I as friends. Should it be the nature of your present interlocutor that you desire to drag from the dark and unknown, I shall be glad to aid in your quest for illumination.
Talk normally!
Myself is Elminster Aumar. Now, if this answer satisfies you, let us linger no longer in this limbo of indecision, but settle on your knowledge of the individual I seek.
Yeah, he's at our camp.
Ever a man of leisure. Would it pain you greatly to assist me along the little voyage I intend to undertake to this aforementioned camp?
Cody, what do you think? What does interlocutor mean? I've never heard that word before. Cause I'm assuming the locutor part comes from to speak. A person who takes part in a dialogue or conversation. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess inter and then locution. One? Okay.
And I would confirm it to be so. Please, after you.
Alright. Oh, does it just force us into camp? Interlocutor. So now what? Hello, Scratch. Oh, okay. They're over there. Let's go talk to them.
My thanks for your excellent guidance. Ah, and yonder I spy the object of my pursuit.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name, drank naught but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
I mean, 3 would be a lie. But sure.
And a great kindness that would be. See, Gale, even in these barren parts, the art of hospitality begets inspired new works. If only one keeps up the practice.
Oh, for the love of...
Fine, fine. I'll turn a deaf ear to the clarion calls with which my scorned stomach beseeches me. Graver matters are at hand. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words
Stop making food puns!
should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster!
Right.
Is this Treebeard?
You see,
You are not hobbits. Or you are not orcs.
That is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mistra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
You were sent here as an actual divine messenger?
Oh, Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
Huh.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. And I trust you told your fellow traveler here the nature of your ills.
I can't say that so far I've volunteered the entire truth.
Do you mean to say you've never bothered to disclose how dangerous you are?
Not in so many words. No.
Then you two have much to discuss after I'll have taken my leave. In short, Gale, through his own doing, has become a living explosive
Oh.
that could wipe from this world.
I mean, he is a
very
bombshell.
Or besides, for his folly, Mistra forsook him. But now she has decreed he is to be given a chance of redemption.
Do we know who Mistra is
Mistra
at this
will
point?
consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mistra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
You wouldn't happen to know of a cure, would you? Some all-powerful parasite withering spell, perhaps?
Alas, the creature that afflicts you, the ill-begotten magic that it weaves, is inextricably conjoined with both the greater purpose and the greater master that it serves. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction.
Weren't we already
This
doing that?
mistress' belief that only you can.
Hogwash. Idle beliefs and false... Alone? How?
The all.
Precisely.
The testicle.
That which renders him so dangerous is an orb of Netherese origin that is buried within his chest.
Oh.
And that, Gale,
So he's
how
Cain.
we arrive at the heart.
I have found the heart of darkness.
Mistra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
What the hell? 3 is such a shitty thing to say. Say what you will, but you can't force Gale to go through with this.
No, indeed. But I think she trusts me too.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mistra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute, and for your sacrifice you will be redeemed. Such is Mistra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid.
Anus?
It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
Okay, Gandalf. Fine, on my honor.
On my honor, I'm not sure yet I can say the same.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas.
I don't remember what
So
Nescient means.
too, the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely
Ignorance.
hours, come, ebb, come.
Oh, of course it is.
Come, all
Nescio,
is
Nescire,
beyond
to not know
breadth
things.
of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself.
Man, I'm glad I remember some of my
Even the
Latin.
waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
It's where the word Scion
Farewell,
comes from, I think.
Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
Cool. Stabilize Gale's Netherese orb. Alright, let's go talk to him. What is this again? Oh, right.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. Suppose it's time we dealt with the Hollyphant in the room.
Heyo.
You have questions for me? And I promise I have answers.
What is this orb?
Ah. Well, that's a rather long and complicated story. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself, the Lady of Mysteries, the goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse, and later even my lover.
Oh my. I don't fucking believe you. What was that like?
Oh yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul.
Gale, you slut.
But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
I applaud your ambition.
Though not, I think, my methods. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. But she only smiled and told me to be contented.
At least she wasn't mad.
Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
Now go ahead.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise.
How?
I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
So her grand plan was akin to emptying a cup of water into the sea. Brilliant. Nah. I guess you ruled out flowers. I'm a sarcastic bastard. I guess you ruled out flowers and chocolates altogether then.
You know me. My gestures can never be grand enough.
Hmm.
I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
I'm scared.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark.
Into the
You see through
dark.
Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry?
How are you alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
It's fine now, though, right? Because he gave you the thing. Go on.
I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. Fortunately, this need no longer be a concern. Not until I meet the heart of the Absolute, whatever that is.
Cool. Let's save. And then let's leave camp. Oh, whoops. Alas, it was to none but me. To the shadow-cursed lands. Oh, this should be good. You're about to progress your adventure. Yeah. You said that last time. What? Oh my god, I have to. Hey, Scratch.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Yeah, I'm fine. Pet. Oh yeah, I changed my clothes back to this because the one I had was too similar to Shadowheart. But, I appear to have accidentally sold the pants that I had. So, oh well. You know, I'll be the slutty one that walks around like this. Dang! Who the fuck are you?
Till of Lacketh, has our queen sent a knight to slay me with his own blade?
Such informality, child. Does just still Kith'rak not command your respect?
Your blade speaks for you, Kith'rak. You've come for blood.
Child of Gith, I've not come to kill you. I've come to aid you.
Don't trust him.
I don't.
Skakek Kier Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
Fine, we'll hear what you have to say before we gut you.
Be at ease. I bring only truth. I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlaakith's demise.
Actually, I'm carrying it. I mean, what?
And I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlaakith's demise? Skaketh. I should run you through for suggesting it.
What? Two.
I'm asking for your help and your trust. I've heard word from Kresh Yilik. You are infected, yet the one in the prism has chosen you, protects you with their power. The prism's tenant alone has the power to end Vlaakith's tyranny. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, You've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlaakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, just still Kith'rak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith-Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness. You flood me with this heresy.
I like that
will hear no
there's a
more
different
of it.
animation because she's dual wielding. I mean, he's right about the Zaithisk. Kith'rak approves! Yeah!
I served Vlaakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles.
I'm just standing here in my fucking brawn panties.
Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Lae'zel, I see Talak Magir in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle or slip away. I should go. Vlaakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
I like his cape. Oh, they both have them. We should steal one. And they're short! Which means, like, I don't have to worry about it clipping through my tail. Do we talk to Lae'zel? Nah, it doesn't say. Oh, wait, we do talk to Lae'zel.
Vlaakith kasivim krashet.
So how come you're not in your underwear?
These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu slate, but they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem.
10,000.
Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlaakith. Forsake Vlaakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlaakith. She has sinned against me.
What does Ascension entail, actually?
Ascension
Exactly.
is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Gaich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Gaich and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of Ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaakith in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed. I'd never thought Vlaakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer. But if Voss is right, and Vlaakith consumes the Ascended to gain power, then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Geich, not to prevent their grand design, but to raise Vlaakith to true godhood.
Who's the woman in prison, do you think?
I don't know. I can't know. And that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole. But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlaakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right.
What if Voss is wrong? If his claims are wrong and Vlaakith's are real?
Then, when the Kithraki come for me, and come they will, I will submit to their blades. They would feed me to their dragons, and I would deserve no better.
Excuse me. Let's move on.
Yes. I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kith'rak Voss at Shares's Caress in Baldur's Gate.
That's a cool
Till
name for an
then,
inn.
Be vigilant. Vlaakith's eyes are upon us. Make space, and my might is good.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Okay, I just wanted to fix that. Alright, Kith'rak, come back. Oh, wait. I fucked up.
So we're going to meet Voss in the city, are we? Set the tenant of the prison free? This is all very, I don't know. I like a good caper, but I'd long for a tiny bit of status quo now and again.
Yeah, it's fair. Come on, we're heading out.
Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join.
Okay, now bedtime. Excuse me. Say first and then bedtime.